Hi, welcome to my miniature art and design channel. Today I'm going to show how I made this Victorian style diorama. To create the miniature art in the diorama, I first cut up a painting I made, which was a small study for our larger piece. I cut the painting into strips, which I will later collage as a miniature painting. As a painter, I often make a lot of these small studies to flesh out new ideas for my larger work. So I love that I can recycle these studies by cutting them up to make my miniature art. If you don't have something to recycle, you can always just paint some shapes on a piece of canvas. I'm going to collage these strips onto a miniature canvas from Blick. These are 4 by 4 inches, which would scale up to a 4 by 4 foot canvas. Here I'm just creating the composition as I go. As you collage your miniature art, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. One technique I like to use is flipping every other strip upside down. But that's the fun part, just choosing pieces you think look good together to create the composition. Now I'm ready to glue the strips down using this matte medium from Liquitex. I speeded up this process to show you how it all comes together. After you have finished the gluing, turn it upside down and place some books on top while it dries. Then you can trim the fringe, setting aside the cutoffs to use for another piece of miniature art. And there she is, so cute. Now I'm going to show how I made the walls for the diorama, first by measuring 3 inches for the chair rail. I'm using Kismet from Valspar paints. Oops, forgot to tape. While the first coat dries, I'm going to measure and cut the chair rail molding and the baseboard. For the molding, I'm going to use chimney smoke, also from Valspar paints. I use a second coat of paint because the wood tends to be thirsty. Next, I'm going to measure this fine art paper I got at Blick for the miniature wallpaper. I chose this color palette because it reminded me of the beautiful Victorian hotel I stayed at called the National Exchange in Northern California. Make sure you use a very thin layer of the medium so it doesn't bleed through the wallpaper. And place some very heavy books on top so it dries flat. Once the wallpaper is dry, I use wood glue to attach the molding. I like to leave some wood glue out to get sticky. This Victorian-inspired wall turned out so great. Now I'm framing the art for the diorama, and you can see that I went with a purple theme. I ordered this 90-degree dollhouse molding from miniatures.com and stained it. After you cut the pieces with a miniature miter box, I glue the frame directly to the art. Now it's time to set up the miniature diorama inspired by a hallway in the National Exchange Hotel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.